So in one of my companies, Vertical Solutions, Roofing and Construction, we have one of our main core values as extreme accountability. I want to unpack that a little bit and explain and go in detail on what that means. In a world where success is always the destination, this core value, in my opinion, is really what separates the winners from the losers. Not many people today can really take responsibility for their actions, and I feel like that's becoming a little bit of a lost art. So whether you're managing your team, working with a large network, or a small group, one of the first rules of leadership is that if you throw your team under the bus, you throw yourself under the bus. I actually had to part ways with one of our top $1 million producers about a year ago because they could not figure out how to take accountability for their situation. They kept blaming others, they kept throwing their team under the bus, and they never pointed the finger at themselves, which is a huge problem and ultimately leads to a toxic organization. So let me give you an example of what extreme accountability looks like. About a year and a half ago, the power went out in our office due to a citywide power outage. And there were a lot of employees that were saying, "Hey Austin, it's not your fault." I'm sure they just wanted to go home, but they didn't want to blame things on me because it technically wasn't my fault. And I responded with this: no, it is my fault because I should have had a backup generator to get the power back onto the office so we can continue operating. That's extreme accountability. Now, I'm going to go ahead and warn you that this is never easy and it's normally pretty uncomfortable, but if you really want to level up in life and impress others around you, then you need to never throw your team under the bus and always fall on the grenade first. Always look in the mirror whenever you're pointing the finger. So if you struggle with taking extreme accountability for your situation, one book that really helped me was Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink and Leif Babin. It's a phenomenal book, and it'll give you the breakdown on stuff you can do and practice with to help you with that concept. If you want to get promoted, become more attractive to others around you, or work on becoming a leader, then you need to master this skill.